he's no. Okay.
Good morning.
Literally 9 at
Hello.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, y'all.
You know what's weird talking to kids? They don't know Vine references, and I'm like, that's awesome.
You know what's even weirder? Talking to kids.
Ooh. Damn.
Yeah, I guess you got me.
Just got owned.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, our whole setup is shaking right now.
Yeah, Patty's doing that.
They do know TikTok though. They know all about the TikTok.
TikTok?
thing.
So I'm on TikTok now. We made an Allston Melee TikTok account.
Wait, really?
We did.
Ooh.
That's rare. If anybody gets that, that's rare.
Yeah.
It's not under the name.
That's a new.
Hi, I'm alive.
No, it's there. It's a real thing, and we do plan on making content. Michael is our TikTok manager.
So nothing's ever gonna happen.
Nothing's ever gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
But in January when he comes back, I'm sure
He'll talk about it.
I'm sure it'll be great. But so I've been using it. I'm logged on to it on my phone
Log the hell in right
because
now.
really I just wanted it to be created so I could have a TikTok account to like browse on. And right now the only thing I get on my feed is jokes about Massachusetts. That's it.
Sounds
And
like
it-
Michael.
And it's just
And Ryan laughs every time. He's like, Dunkin' Donuts.
no, it's just like shitting on towns. Like,
Hey,
Say
Brian.
Randolph. Say Methuen.
dude, I seen one Methuen
Queen's
yet.
Gambit.
I know, Pug.
What is that? What's Queen's
I
Gambit?
don't know, but it has Methuen in it.
I don't go outside of Boston like ever.
Yeah.
As you
That's where the Queen's Gambit outside of Boston.
How do I use Twitch? Whatever.
No, it's broken.
All right, word.
Twitch
No, you're
broken.
in. You're in.
I'm back
Freddy's back. He's
Whoa.
up
for my
For
first
the
time
first time,
being on the Allston Melee Podcast. Always an honor. Always an honor.
You've
Thank
been a
you.
fan forever.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been a fan before I knew I was a fan.
You just thought you were our friend.
I thought we were friends, and
but
one
no,
thing leads
you
to another.
support our brand.
Yeah, I support the brand. I'm an unofficial member. I would like to think.
Oh yeah. Would you we call you a friend of the pod? Friend of the pod.
Definitely our most frequent guest.
No, it's my first time.
We're
I like
going
going
real
back.
pod.
I like going back and seeing my first appearance on the pod.
Were you the first guest?
No.
That's what I was thinking. I don't think
No,
so.
Zach and Sean
Yeah,
were
it
the
was,
first.
Yeah,
it was,
they're-
those two losers.
We started a podcast and then 2 people left.
Yeah. The following week. It was like, oh well.
And then I showed up, and you guys were like, "Oh, Freddy's epic and easy to fucking get."
You're
Yeah.
just
right on
always
the corner.
down. What are you gonna do?
Freddie knows he can come here and play Melee. too.
Yeah,
That's the
so it's
thing.
like I can play Melee, like I can hang out with my friends, see
Mhm.
Patty's beautiful face. Like there is no downside
Yeah.
except for going home.
Oh, no,
Aw.
going on.
Aw. Hey, I have a sick thing.
Tell me the sick thing,
Sick
Patrick.
thing.
Okay, so me and Ryan
I know
casually are fans of the VGC community,
you guys.
which is
VGC.
what do you think VGC is first off?
video game community.
That's what
Nice.
I honestly have no idea what it stands for.
Vagina Gay Club.
Wait. Vegeta gets
Cooked.
cucked.
Do you
It
even know
does.
what it stands for? Because I don't.
Yeah, it's video
Video game community.
community.
I don't know. Yeah,
is it?
it's competitive Pokemon. It's specifically like
What does
the
it stand for?
I don't know.
We
I have
don't
no idea.
We don't know.
I just know it's called the VGC community.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
But it's specifically like the Nintendo supported doubles Pokemon. Anyway,
virtual game community.
No, it's the Pokemon community. If you're into Pokemon and you are into Nintendo, this is the spot for you.
I would
Okay.
love to know if you somehow can figure it out. I'd love to know what
Yeah,
VGC
what
actually
does
stands
VGC
for.
mean?
But anyway, me and Ryan both casually follow it just because we both like this guy Wolfie, who's funny Pokemon
I've
man.
heard you talk about
Yes. And he talked about something that kind of relates to us, which I thought was hilarious. So there is currently a controversy happening in the VGC community. And again, this is me reading a couple tweets, so I'm
Okay.
just taking it at face value, but it's pretty hilarious at face value, so I wanted to talk about it.
Okay.
The controversies around paying their TOs, which they also call TOs, which I thought was funny. Specifically, they're not paying their TOs because Pokemon VGC tournament organizers, which is sponsored. Thank you for the subscription.
Johnny Gamble.
Hey, Johnny. Johnny's a homie.
Fuck my sub.
So the Nintendo sponsored events TOs are currently being paid in Pokemon cards. Like they're given boxes of Pokemon cards. And granted, this is the VGC community, not like
Yeah.
the TGC community.
Mhm.
Like that is how the current TOs are being paid. And part of it's like whack, you know, because like or you're giving me Pokemon cards that's free to you,
Yeah.
but part of it's like my worth is like a random pull. You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
like-
what if I pull that Charizard?
It's like when your uncle gives you a scratch tickets for
Yeah,
Christmas.
totally.
It's like, thanks, dude. I would have preferred $20.
It is like if our melee TOs were paid in scratch tickets instead, because theoretically they can just pull shit, and I'm pretty sure that's where it came from. Is because like they were just kind of fed up with not making their money back.
Yeah.
So are these packs, right? They gotta be weighted, right? Like you know there's a holographic in there, right?
Nintendo's
Come
stealing
on.
them. They know which ones.
But like, dude, there might be a shiny Vileplume in there.
Dude,
That's
what if they're
actually
running them
fun.
light?
What do you mean? Oh, like
They're sending a bunch of
'Cause-
just like I don't know,
have
like
you ever
rat-a-tats.
seen? Like I watch the, you know, I follow Max Mofo. I follow
Yeah.
Charlie. You know, they do the thing. They open the pack. They put like I think it's 2 cards in the back, right?
Depending on the pack, yeah.
Yeah, it
Whatever,
depends, yeah.
Fucking nerds.
I-
And you
Sorry, dude.
You, do, like,
You walked into the podcast.
you like flip them, and then like it's always the same amount of cards. And the last one is always guaranteed to be like the special
Yeah,
card
yeah.
or some
So
shit.
it's hype.
It's pretty fun to watch. Like it's super entertaining.
It,
good.
but so the part of it, like, in order to make money off your cards, you need to get them graded, which also costs money.
oh yeah,
Mhm.
So like,
Things-
there's practically never a world where you're just like paid up front. You know, maybe you can find someone to sell the cards to at the VGC tournament, but that's just like a hilarious stipulation that the TOs of their community are given. And again, like, I don't know how deep it goes, but I can say from looking at a couple tweets, I saw a anime profile picture arguing that 2 boxes it's totally enough for the work that they put in.
Jesus.
Because
dude.
they're like, what do? They just run the tournament. That was literally their argument.
They just run the event.
It was so funny. They're like, yeah, 2 boxes is enough. That's maybe like $100 if you sell it.
Kids on Twitter is like the worst shit like
That's
ever.
why I'm not on Twitter.
I fucking
Mm.
okay. Well, Ted has a problem where he like reads every like reply section. Like every tweet.
That makes
That's
so
you
much sense.
problem. That is definitely a you problem.
I read
However,
Instagram comments. I love reading
what
through
is
Instagram
you gotta
comments.
stop, bro?
I'm curious.
How
what
are you
people
not
saying.
manically depressed? Like I'll read like a YouTube comment and just be like, damn, someone like that stupid exists. Like someone
It's kind of
like-
impressive.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, you're unique.
When you go into like normie YouTube videos, like I saw this YouTube thumbnail, like no lie, it was like hiding my boyfriend's wheelchair gone wrong.
Oh,
And it was like a paraplegic man like crawling on the ground. It was hella funny.
I've seen.
I laughed my ass off.
The word on the street, if you're trying to find a cringe video, just look up "gone wrong."
I think
Apparently, you just get like all like the clickbait
I've
algorithm
watched
type shit.
so much. I watch so much cringe shit. Like I've watched so
Ugh.
much incel cringe. Incel cringe is the best cringe.
Incel cringe?
Yeah, incel cringe. There's different
Yep.
genres.
It's got to
What-
put me on.
Was that in your Spotify Wrapped?
Spotify
Incel
raps.
cringe.
His guys
What was
yelling
your-
at girls.
What was on yours?
So I can't access my Spotify Wrapped because
All right.
I don't have an app. I just have the desktop app.
Wait,
The-
you
I'm
paid?
bullshit. Yeah, I pay for
Then you
Spotify.
can get it.
No, bro, it's app only.
No, you click the link. You can do it on
no,
browser.
no.
I've
They
done
only
it.
they tell me they only show me Spotify. I have to
Oh,
get
really?
it. Yeah.
Get fucked,
Last
dude.
year that was a thing. Yeah, no, it's a. But
Alright.
I will say the number one song on my 2020 Wrapped was Owl City Vanilla Twilight. And I was like,
Nice.
wow,
You guys
wow.
are friends with this guy? Fucking, all right.
insane.
Anyway, let's move
No
on.
one I know likes that song.
Let's move on.
Including you. Including
Me.
you.
I love that song. Don't you dare. I will trap outside like I did Michael Allen.
Remember that time you guys fought and like he broke your finger or something?
Yeah.
I do remember that.
That was
We have a
crazy.
fake version on the intro.
Wait,
We did.
It's a split second. Yeah.
That's really funny, actually. I like
We
that.
reenacted
Yeah,
it.
you got fucked up, dude. That was poggers.
It's true.
I missed the model. Remember that time I almost died on
Yeah.
New Year's?
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't. Okay.
No, there's a time where Freddy just took the bathroom for an entire night, and there was a lot of people here.
I was-
And-
Guest one?
I
It
was,
was-
no, it was
no,
that
the
one.
maid.
It was that
He
one.
took the
It was
master
that one.
bath.
It was New Year.
But to be fair,
Yeah, do you know how
I
many
left
people
the
were trying to use
model
the
early.
bathroom?
I left the model early.
You
dude.
got there
knew.
late though.
Because I was waiting outside in line. I said, you know what
Do
happened?
you guys
Oh.
hear something besides Lean Going Wham voice? I just hear wah, wah.
I was outside with some random guy who somehow knew me. I don't remember this fool. He was like, I had to celebrate New Year's with this random white dude. And he's like, Happy New Year's, man. I was like, Happy New Year's, you fucking.
It's like Michael.
Such
Bro,
a good
happy
one.
New Year's, bro.
Outside too for New Year's.
It was so sad. But you were like outside by your own volition. I was outside.
Oh,
Oh, geez, sorry.
Don't worry.
Careful.
Don't worry. Yeah, just watch out.
I'm
You have the time
pogging
off.
off right now. But I was outside, like, not by my choice. And then this, I don't want to blame it on you, but it's all your fault.
Talk more on the
You-
mic.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
So we get to the model, right? I'm hanging out, chilling. You know, we're from New Year's, pog,
Woo,
whatever.
Pogs on New
Yeah,
Year's.
no world event happening.
Mhm.
I think I know I have mono. No, I know I have mono, and I'm like, I'm still. I feel
Mono.
better. So I'm
Right now?
No. At New
Oh, I was
Year's.
like, what the?
No. During New Year's, I was
that's
like,
still-
I think I got mono at the beginning of like. I knew I was really sick, and I was diagnosed at the hospital, Patty. I don't know what you want from me.
And they were like,
Whatever.
maybe.
No, they said the mono test came back.
They're like, maybe-
you have mono.
For the
They were
record,
very definite.
I also went to the hospital that same week, and I was like, hey, what do I have? And they were like, sinus infection. I was like, no, I don't. I've had 4 million sinus infections. Anyway,
But
sus.
So, I
Ryan's
walk in-
imposter.
I walk into the thing, the stupid fucking model, and I was like super stoked. I could see all my friends, and I bought one Long Island iced tea. I had one Long Island iced tea.
The Freddy Strat.
Freddy
Not
Strat.
yet. Not
Not yet.
So I had one Long Island.
patent.
I was chilling. I was chilling at Long Island. I had previously gone
How
to
was it?
McDonald's. It was really good.
Who suggested it to you?
I forget. I think I was scared to order because there was my friend from high school. Forget their names. I'm drunk. So I forget their name.
He was
this-
drunk then.
This brown girl.
And now.
She's really sweet, really pretty, nice, sweetheart. Was like, oh, you should get a Long Island iced tea because I was scared to order because I'd never order like drinks at the bar. Really, I just get a PBR and call it a fucking day,
Mhm.
or I get a vodka, like a shot. Like I get shots and beers.
Yeah.
I don't know any like cool drinks, so I got a Long Island iced tea.
Uh-huh.
I was like, this is bog, and so I drank the Long Island iced tea. I was like, damn, I'm fucked up. But I was like, I went outside, smoked a cigarette, da. I was like, I'm not fucked up enough. It's New Year's. I got to get crazy.
Uh-huh.
And I had gone to the McDonald's previously, the Allston McDonald's, but I didn't eat anything.
It's kind of far from model.
I forgot.
McDonald's?
Yeah, I was with my friends before I hung
Gee,
out. Like I
alright.
came to the mall.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
So like, yeah,
Thought you
I was,
went out to
I was with my
smoke.
friends before I came to hang out. You fucking losers.
Yeah.
And
Smoke
so-
a mogs at the model and just go to McDonald's.
Hey, down for
Real
a
quick.
walk?
Real quick side story. So Freddie just drank a Long Island iced tea. What's your go-to bottle drink?
Ooh, good
PBR.
You guys-
side story.
PBR. Okay, so what if you're in the Freddy strat where you're trying to get lit on New Year's?
I'm trying to get fucked up on New
What's your
Year's
model drink
as
then?
Quick as possible.
Probably a PBR, but
But Ted drinks it really quick.
I love Ted drinking.
Ted
fast
sips it of lightning speed.
maybe if I'm feeling really crazy and I'm a little sleepy, I'll get a Red Bull and vodka.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I can't do Red Bull vodka.
The
about you?
cocaine of drinks.
Both questions.
Normal.
Normal drink. Drink.
I think it just. Oh, but the normal drink is you just get a whiskey sour at the model. That's what you.
Same, me
They
too.
they
Really?
rock whiskey
Yeah.
sour at the model. Mwah. And then if drink get fucked up, it's like tequila shots.
Yeah, I just take a shot of Jaeger because I like the way it sounds. It tastes
they-
like shit.
They don't do like
They don't
bombs
taste
though.
like shit,
They
that's
just
the
do.
secret.
They're just like, oh,
What's it called? Osaka?
yeah,
The
yeah.
sake bomb? Oh, fucking God, it gets me hard. I
Yeah,
love
me and Ryan have
sometimes.
literally the same answer. I don't really do
Excuse me.
tequila shots that much, but whiskey sour is my go-to, and then beer and shot is my go-to if I'm trying to get.
I just get
So
whatever.
Freddie just got in his story. He just drank a single Long Island
Wait,
iced
no,
tea
there was more.
and didn't go to the Allston McDonald's.
I was fucked. And so I went outside, smoked a cigarette, chill out. I was like, all right, finally in the model. This is Pog. And then I went back in. I see none other than our friend, Billy. And Billy was like,
love Billy.
And I was like, yo, Billy. He's like, Fred, I haven't seen you in like 4 months, man. I love you, man. He like daps me up. He goes in his pocket. He's like, wait, I got something for you. He daps me up. Puts a 20 in my hand. He's like, I want you to get fucked up. I was like, oh, what?
Billy.
He's like,
oh,
he's like,
Billy.
he's like, don't even mention it. Like, just.
That's
He's like-
so funny.
Billy just enabling you.
That's so funny.
He's like, don't even mention it. Like, just fucking So I'm like, oh hell yeah,
Go.
because Long Island iced teas are like $8 or some shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I can get 2. So I ordered one.
Oh no.
So I ordered one. I down it. Like I down it super quick.
You're like, I got another one coming.
And then I ordered another one.
Was there any point at the first one where you realized what was happening?
No, the first one I was like, oh, I'm straight. Like
Yeah, fine.
I'm like good, but like I'm like drunk, but I'm or tipsy. I should say.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm feeling it. I feel warm. I'm like,
Pog on the floor. It's Pog on the dance floor.
Oh, Gamble, don't
It was
worry.
Pog on the
We know
dance floor.
Rohit. We might tell you a Rohit story sometime.
oh god. And so then the second one, I was like, oh, I'm drunk. But the last, I drank like a fourth of it, and Ted's like, I remember because you were like, yo, we gotta go outside. Come on, like I want to go outside. Like
Yeah, I
you
wanna-
want to smoke a cigarette? You're like,
course.
come on, let's go. He's like, I was like, what about my drink? He's like, just drink it.
Just come
You know
on.
what
Yes,
And I
that
was
was like a
like-
thing I would say.
I was like, I drink it so fast, and then I go outside. I'm like, whoa. I was like just blacking out like as I was outside. And then I went back inside. I was like, Ted, I need the keys. Do you remember that when I was like,
Yeah, I gave you the
I
keys.
was like, I need the keys. I need to go. I need to go
I was
inside.
like, he's got it.
It really just killed me.
Oh, and then I went inside, and then like I was in the bathroom for like what felt like
4 hours.
2 minutes. You should have seen, bro. I like took off my shirt. Like I was
You moved in.
I was throwing it out. I was sweating. I remember touching the raw toilet, like you lift both
That's a
things
gross
up,
one. Yep.
and then you like I was touching. I was like throwing up, and then I remember going to the sink because like I need water, be hydrated, man. And I put my fucking raw toilet hand to get water. Be like, I need water. I'm gonna die.
Dude, when you're throwing up, it's a low point.
I was
Like you
so
don't.
bad.
like-
I never throw up. I don't drink
Yeah.
like that. And so I went home. I remember.
There's a point where you're
Yeah.
throwing up where I barged in because it had been so long.
You really?
Yeah. It had been so long.
I remember
and
coming out and saying.
yeah, I think there was a point where we thought someone was having sex in there
Oh, it
because we
definitely wasn't.
didn't actually know that Freddy was just dead in
I
the
was like,
bathroom.
noises coming from the bathroom.
Yeah, we hear moaning noises. It's gonna be-
Damn, they're going at it. Stop.
Nah.
No, I knocked on the door, and then I believe there was a woman helping you out in the
What?
bathroom at some point. Yeah,
I don't remember that.
there was a couple people at one point helping you out because you were dead.
No fucking way. I
Yeah,
remember
but
coming out
anyway,
on my own.
I opened the door. There was at least a couple people like in the bathroom consoling you.
Really?
I think it was near the end of you coming back to life.
that was crazy. That was fresh.
But no, I remember being like, he's fine. Don't worry, he's got it. He's got it. And they're like, no, he's been throwing up. I'm like,
I was like, I'm
He's
fine.
fine.
I'm fine. I'm just a fucking baby. And
I'm
then-
just showing up. He's all right.
Then Kyle saved
no
my
idea.
fucking life and drove me home. And I
mhm.
was like, Kyle, can you stop on the? We were on the Jamaica way. I was like, Kyle, can you stop, man? I need to throw up. He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, go ahead. And like he pulls over, and I just like open the door and go, yeah. He's like, feel better, buddy? I was like, yeah, Kyle, I love you, man.
It's not
Like, I
Kyle's
love you,
first
Kyle.
rodeo.
I was like,
Sure.
Kyle, man, I love you, man. I owe you my life. And he's like, it's not that big of a deal.
Kyle's a great person to be driving you home in that situation.
I like died like the week after. I think I got like sick from touching the raw toilet seat and like drinking from the fucking my water hand or whatever.
Ow.
I remember I like got home and couldn't make it to my room. I slept on the couch and I had Wendy's. I had Wendy's, so I heated up.
The punchline,
gotta go
the
upstairs.
punchline, and I had Wendy's.
I had a Wendy's, so I heated up the Wendy's. I was like, I need food. I'm dying. I need carbs in my belly, man. And so I ate like I had like a little burgie. No, it was a 4 before. I had a little burgie. I ate like the little burgie. I ate some of the fries. I ate some of the fries, and then the chicken nuggets. I was like, I can't eat this, man. And so I put it on like right here, like the head of the couch, and I slept. And I woke up. I was like, oh, and I heated it up again. I ate it. I was sick for like 2 weeks. Like
That's probably why.
I think it's a combination toilet water hands and Wendy's that I just left out.
Triple-heated Wendy's.
The triple heated Wendy's and toilet hand water that just
Damn.
like fucking killed me.
Ugh.
But that was a good way to start the year.
That was a fun. That was a trashy night. But
That
it
was
a fun
that was
night.
the only time I've ever been like,
There's I have like or I don't have Snapchat anymore, but I had Snapchat memory of me at like 6 a.m. with like glitter on my face, like
Oh,
literally off
that's a
it,
bunch
just
of
being
shit.
like, look at all the people staring. And there was just like a crowd still in there. There's people still playing Melee,
Yeah.
like.
oh man,
People are kissing. People are it's
Yeah,
everywhere.
disgusting.
Everyone's
that's absolutely vile.
no, we have a rule, and they don't
What's the rule?
no kissing.
Oh, word.
It's rule 7.
Yeah.
Did I break that rule? No, I didn't.
Better not have.
I don't think I have ever.
I don't
Swear to
think you
God.
would.
I couldn't.
But hey, when Marvel comes back, we're all gonna go full force. It'll be great. When it's
Yeah.
back for real back.
Yeah, now they're just serving like hot dogs and pretzels. But what's the food like? What do they serve now?
Oh, we got it. It's pog.
Is it
It's
chicken
delicious.
parm? They sell chicken parm.
No,
No,
chicken parm
no.
yet.
What are they?
Yes.
Is it like burgers and?
Nope.
It's like
What?
wings,
Wing-
and
Wings
pizza,
Ooh,
and there's pretzel.
is it hand
and-
tossed?
Now I'm hungry.
Apparently tater tots, but they
It's
forgot
heated
about
up
it.
Get 'em.
warm.
Is it hand
Yeah.
tossed pizza?
Brick oven hand toss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got the brick oven
Brick oven.
installed in the model.
I think we
Flatbread, by the way.
I think we discovered that it's literally a pizza you can buy from the freezer.
Just
aisle.
that's
Yeah,
fresh.
yeah,
Good,
definitely.
as long as they're, I would give them as much money as it needs to have that relic.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
and
it's not
the
delivered.
day the day vaccines drops and we can just all go to model.
It's
just
coming out.
normal. Yeah, vaccines dropping.
It's dropping. The DLC's dropping.
Speaking of celebration, we have something to
What?
celebrate. Where's the wine bottle? Let's pop the bottle. Microsoft bought Smash GG.
It's the official
it's my
Smash
birthday?
GG celebration.
Halo.gg.
Halo's bumping.
Chief.gg.
Chiefs.gg. MasterTeabag.gg.
So here's my understanding of this, Patty.
Uh-huh.
So you used to work for Smash
Yeah.
GG,
Yeah, let's throw some context on this bit.
and
Ooh, I love
then
throwing.
and then
I did work for Smash.
and then you did
GG,
not work for Smash GG,
And then I didn't work for Smash.
and then
GG.
you worked for DreamHack to run Halo tournaments.
I did, yes.
But not
Oh,
Smash
Ryan's
GG.
putting together the conspiracy theory.
Ooh.
But,
Oh,
but now
Did you
Oh,
broker the
Microsoft
deal?
bought Smash GG.
yeah.
So you brokered the deal.
Yeah, it must have been you.
You were the bridge.
I will say the first real esports meeting I ever had in my life was me, Matt.Zeb, and Divian, who at the time was the head of I wouldn't call it esports. I forget the exact role, but he worked for Microsoft. And that was like my first real esports call. And I would shadow Matt in those calls for about a year, honestly, until I like became a full-time employee for Smash GG. But like undoubtedly, those meetings and setting up all of the Halo, and not even Halo, but all of the Microsoft Store tournaments, like the Microsoft Store hosting a tournament every single day for that time,
Oh.
seriously put them in the conversation for like most tournaments on a bracket software, just by using Smash GG for all of them, because they have fucking how many Microsoft stores?
I won one of those.
Hell
Won a
yeah!
Marvel
For what?
tournament.
For what?
For Marvel, yeah.
Marvel Infinite.
No, Marvel's Capcom 3.
Ooh, that's type.
Ultimate. I won
What was your team? What was your
100
team
It was, I think it was
back
like,
then?
it was Wesker, Akuma, Doom.
Tight,
Very old school team.
tight team.
Tight.
Though.
Yeah.
That's I like the
I
villain
bought Halo
team.
4 with my prize money and like Mad Gold, Xbox Live Gold.
And you got a jetpack and you use the shields and all and all that
Garbage
shit.
game, garbage game.
Point is, those calls actually mattered as much as it was just like us having fun with Divian, the cool Microsoft employee, in a Google Meets call. Like that is why Microsoft was so aware of Smash GG, because of the work that they put in then, and then continue to after both me and Matt and everyone who was a part of that sort of thing have left. Because they still host those events, they still are as big of Smash GG. And Divian doesn't even work for Microsoft anymore. He moved on to the Halo team, which goes into what you were saying. I did work at DreamHack, and then I met the guy who I had my first esports meeting with in person, because he was like the head of fucking Halo esports.
Holy shit.
He's like this
Some
crazy.
call
thing.
him Master Chief.
Shut up.
So
But-
is he like Matt.Zeb for Halo, as Matt is to Call of
COD?
Duty?
He is like absolute for Microsoft, he was absolutely one of the biggest reasons why they had so much presence in terms of tournaments and like, for instance, using Smash GG for sure. And then Halo's esports thing is really established. So I'm not going to say like, Divian is the driving force behind that. Oh, watch out for that.
This fucking wire.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to say he's like the driving force behind their whole esports thing, because Halo's esports is very legit and set up. But that sort of calls that I had back then absolutely went into me getting that job then.
Hell yeah.
This is super cool. Microsoft buying Smash GG is actually really cool based on the fact of 2 months ago-ish, we talked on this podcast about the theoretical world of Smash GG dying because it was like brought up a bunch.
You were going to make a video about what if
Still
Smash
might.
GG died.
Still the pipeline.
Microsoft buying.
But the point is, yeah, like that, like Smash GG is around for however many more years because of Microsoft, buying them, which is a net positive for the Melee community, because whether or not we're going to ever like actually acknowledge it, Smash GG is a huge benefit to our scene, not like through the grassroots fucking raising of money. Like, yeah, just talk to someone like Jogo Guy and have his honest opinion on Smash GG, and like, they will really tell you how much they matter. But yeah, it's super cool. I'm super happy. This isn't like I'm trying to go back work at Smash GG at all. Like, I think the path that we're on is sick. But I think it's super cool that they can stand up straight now and like don't have to worry about, the startup world of the floor falling in.
Yeah.
Some might call them an unsung hero.
I put them, sick that. That's why Microsoft saw that Allston Melee put them as number 5 on unsung heroes. And they're like, need to buy that company.
Need to
Fuck
get it.
Challenge.
That's one thing we forgot to mention. We did the last podcast episode we did was a pre-recorded episode on Sunday, like the 23rd or some shit. And we missed some big news. And now this is the first podcast since all this news.
Yeah.
And one of those things that we forgot to mention was you put out a new video, the Unsung Hero one. And it's cool. It got good reception. People are talking about it. And like you said, Microsoft fucking bought Smash GG because of it. So,
Exactly. Yep.
well, I don't use Copt anymore.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
anti-cop.
Nah, so
Unsung Heroes video is tight.
That was funny.
it's just Steel now.
It sucks that we can't just make 10 Unsung Heroes video every single time, because it definitely was one of the ones where it felt real good making. Just being like, fuck yeah, no other like Smash content has given these people the praise that they have. And if they have, it's kind of like, offhanded or whatever. So I don't know, it was cool to just be like, yeah, fucking Bach or someone else like that. And then to have Mango, I don't know if you were at all a part of that. Mango watching on his stream.
I'm literally in my room the other night, just like I ate a super late dinner and I'm just chilling on my couch. Like,
What was it?
spacing out. It was Amelia's.
Ooh.
I had a late night. I said I worked super late, so I was like, I'm gonna burrito and fucking chill. And I'm laying on my couch and I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? I'm so tired. And then on my phone, and what do I hear but Patty's voice from my computer? And I'm like, what? I put on Mango's stream. Why do I hear Patty? And he's watching the video and he's like at number like 3 or something. And I'm like, I perk up instantly, get all this energy. I'm like, oh, good validation. So I run over the computer and I'm like in the chat, like, oh, good video. And he said, shut up, Ryan.
I will say a part that made me feel like Mango was fighting for us was I went back and watched that VOD, and then his chat was like, watch the doc, and he was like, no. And then he threw on our video. The doc had just dropped, and he was like, nah, I want to watch something else.
Wait, the new dog is out?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
No,
Wait, no,
old
it's
doc
not.
is out. No,
Old
what
Doc
you're
got
thinking is
re-released.
the big trend is all these top players right now are watching the doc
I just
because apparently they haven't seen it. No, but that is one thing we can't
Metagame
talk
is
about.
coming out
Oh,
the
I'm just getting so clickbaited then.
Yeah.
Because they're using on every single one that I've seen of like watching the new doc, they've shown excerpts from the new one. So I thought they were just
Yeah.
watching the new one.
No. New doc
Fuck.
drops. That's the metagame.
11th to 13th.
And in our 11th, 13th, that weekend, December. And one of the things that we were doing in our pre-recorded episode was trying to guess what would happen in the
Yeah,
next
that's
coming
so funny.
days. I mean, none of us could have guessed that metagame gets announced as a premiere for December 11th through the 13th. I think they're airing 2 episodes a day, on Samox's channel, and it's super cool. We need that right now. That shit's hype.
You know what is also cool that I saw today?
What?
I'm sure you guys have seen Uncle Punch's training mod.
Yeah,
That
right?
shit was beautiful. And it's
So
all done
cool.
C++. I think.
Real quick on Doc, do you guys think this one will have as big of impact? Let's say it's an updated version and it has the same, hit as the old one. Do you think it would have the exact same impact as the old one? And if not, what do you think it would?
I think it depends how good it is.
What do you mean by good?
Like,
Do you mean like that much better than the old one?
No, I mean, I don't know. Like, it just has to be good enough that it hits the same way the last one did, and it grabs people the same way it did.
I guess I mean, do you mean that so it's releasing on Netflix, which I think
Yeah.
is valuable.
Holy
Well,
shit,
it's not. We don't have a date for that. What's happening the 11th to 13th is a Twitch stream of the episodes. Netflix, the way Netflix works is that I think Samox realized that waiting for the Netflix is gonna be too long, and the scene needs it right now. So he's it done and finalized, and I think the plan is still to go to Netflix, but like Netflix is in control of when they want to drop it. You know, you just give
Hell
it to
yeah,
Netflix
Ryan, for the information.
yeah, and they drop it. So it's
Good
gonna.
job.
Well, that it's a command in his chat right now. It's exclamation point Netflix.
Yeah, no,
But it's like,
yeah.
hey, it's not on Netflix yet. That's still the goal, but that there's more things to jump on that, and I'd rather just show it for the community now because it's done and I can show it.
Mm-hmm. Sick.
Yeah,
That's hard.
and following the same trend as not last year. My God, like Evo when Evo got canceled. After Evo got canceled, Samox released the documentary, the original one, and that kind of did wonders for the scene. So now Big House is getting canceled by Nintendo, and it's like, since I have the ability to, because it's done, let's release the fucking new documentary, and hoping to kind of repeat the process. So to answer your question, Patty, about whether the impact of it, I don't know. I feel like
No, yeah, that's a good answer.
I feel like it's
With the context, yeah, I
it's
understand where you're coming
so-
from.
it's so niche and it's so special. Like, I'm not sure if they can hit me with and now he will try in the new one, because that's it's like a relic, it's like it's an old thing. So I'm sure I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna watch all of it, and I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm a little disappointed in the fact that apparently it only goes to 2015.
Really?
Yeah, that's what that's what the description says. Yeah.
Hey, gives them room to build.
So-
I mean, yeah.
You can right now look up metagame excerpt and watch I think there's 3 or 4 uploaded, and I've used a lot of them in
How
our
long
videos.
Are they?
2 minutes, 3
Good,
minutes.
that's a good amount.
And it definitely gives you a good perspective as to the time frame of interviews that it's based off of, because a lot you can just tell by the way Mango looks,
Yeah.
how long it's been since they've been filmed. I don't know if that takes away from it as much, because it is it's based off of, from my understanding and from watching the trailers, it's based off of the end of the God era, or not the end of the end of the King era into the God era.
Mhm.
I highly doubt this is gonna cover any sort of Armada retiring. And I know that you said
Yeah.
2015, but I doubt that I even mentioned something like that. It just hard cuts off at the time frame of 2015. Gods are on top of the world.
I just think if I were to pick and choose what I want to cover up to, I would say at minimum you have to get HBox winning Evo, which is not something he planned for, but that would be a good bookend for me personally. I think if you want to talk that's the part you want to stop at, and then you have this new era is after he won and kind of the fallout of that. Because to me that's kind of a big a point in our scene, with Melee winning HBox winning his first Melee major and shit, and that goes on.
My hard call based
Pause.
on
Shout out to Sean for subscribing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love you,
thank
Sean.
you.
10 months. Thank you, Sean.
My hard call based on what's shown already is that I think it's going to end with Apex 2015, because it feels like PPMD is a main character. Like it feels like this is a good bit based off of like PPMD's rise and kind of like I think Leffen's gonna be a main part of it too. Like
Leffen's a main part of it.
yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot more of like yes, Mango and Armada and Mewtwo King are like some of the best players in the world now, but like introducing everyone else to the bigger picture. Even like Hungry Box, I could see them kind of covering like Hungry Box's rise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, because Armada and Mango kind of have been a staple since fucking 2009. Like I'm sure they're gonna be some of the first people mentioned in the new doc in my mind.
I think it's 6 episodes, and I think they're airing 2. So they're airing 2 a day on the weekend. 6 episodes, and it's the 5 gods and Leffen are the episodes.
Yeah,
that's what I think it is.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be
I'm
good.
pumped for it. I can't wait. I doubt it's gonna be like bad, but I am like disappointed. Is something I'm expecting to feel, just because like it's been so long.
Nah.
You know,
His voice is lower. Do you see that?
well, to do it's a new person.
Really?
He had auditions for Who Wants to Do the new narration, but
But he did a trailer.
it's a new voice, I think.
I like
The
the
same
new
guy did the
voice.
trailer because
I like the voice.
the Now He Will Try guy definitely did the trailer.
He might have.
I like that guy's voice. a
Or
lot.
someone got the job.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. I know they had a whole process of like picking a new
See Sean's comment.
announcer or whatever, and what's it called? And Stu tried to get it, and he didn't end up making it to the next round or whatever. But still cool. Can't wait. It's gonna be sick.
Here's my input on this. One last thing.
Mhm.
You mentioned that you think that it will have the same impact. I think it will. Want to know why, asshole? Because now more than ever, fucking everybody's looking at this shitty, stupid game that we play because of people like Charlie and Ludwig's fucking shill ass.
This guy watches our content.
And that, no, seriously, but like honestly, I want just on Twitter all the time because I don't use any other social media
Uh-huh.
except for TikTok. Fuck TikTok.
Hell yeah.
TikTok's suck a
Tic
dick.
Tac.
I
Fucking
hate
hate TikTok.
Ipswich.
Shout out Sebi.
Shout out Sebi, the big homie. So I think now more than ever it's gonna be a big deal because I think with the whole free Smash, free whatever, say Smash free mana thing, that I think that those same people will even broadcast that like them watching that documentary or mention it at least, and then more people get involved, and then you're gonna have more 14-year-old Caucasian boys from the middle of their state, nowhere of their state, being like, have a we? I have a USB driving a computer, and then they're gonna play Dolphin or Slippi. So I think,
Or they're
it's
gonna
be a
play
big
net
deal.
play.
Yeah, yeah.
So the one thing I will say, so Slippy Unranked is probably like one of the most accessible ways you could ever play Melee.
I love
For
Slippi
sure.
Unranked.
Is there a plug for it in the doc?
No,
There should be.
but you'll be able to find, because if you search Melee, you could probably find it immediately.
Yeah, now more than ever, people know how to use a fucking computer. You know.
Well,
But-
I think that there would be, but it just like is made in a time frame, and anything they add to it, they have to get approved again. So I'm doubtful that there would be a plug, but ideally, I'm with you. They'd be like, "Hey," in the credits, like, "Hey, want to play? Like, you can play like real quick if you want."
Also, boost our ego real quick because we haven't done it in 15 minutes. Cool that we were one of the 2 content creators that Samok could name in terms of people he
Yeah,
was
that
a fan
was
of.
Wait,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, Clip
Pretty
Freddy. Oh,
dope.
it's so funny. Someone asked him, "Hey, any Smash content creators you're enjoying?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, Awesome Sauce is great content, and who else? Allston Melee,
Wow.
Yeah, that's tight.
That's sick. Good
It
for
was
you
cool.
guys and me.
But-
But I'm part of this.
and you. Good
Hell yeah.
hustle.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
Good hustle.
Something I think it's worth noting that Doc came out and everyone had the same feeling of, oh wow, I want to go to tournaments now, because that's what the Doc did. It made you want to go to tournaments. You can't do that, presumably in the world where this drops, even on Netflix. Like, probably not just going to be able to go to a tournament. And Slippi Unranked is, amazing, and that surely will, if this documentary blows up the Melee scene, then that also blows up Slippi Unranked because it's the only way to play right now. But it is worth noting that like the people who watch this documentary and have the feeling of wanting to go to their first tournament aren't given that experience yet.
Well,
I can. Oh, sorry. What was that then?
the first doc took like a little bit to get off the ground. It took a while to get off the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah, before it went viral.
Before those people started showing up to tournaments.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Before the wave like really hit. And so I think that a similar thing should be expected. And then maybe we're out of COVID at that point. Who knows?
Yeah.
Ideally, I just see. I see what you're saying, Patty. Because like, what happens is right. Like in the world, years ago when the doc came out, you saw it, you Googled it, you found your local, you showed up, you made some fucking friends, you played some games. You're like, oh shit, I'm hooked. This is a cool community. This rocks. And then it comes out now, and people see it. They're gonna go, oh sick. I'll get Slippi. I'll go unranked. I'll get bodied. They're taunting. I can't. I don't know how to ledge. I don't know how to short hop. I hate this. This sucks. What the fuck is this? And then they dip out. But on that note, I think the Twitch release is for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's for us in our community watching it, and the Netflix release is when it's gonna boom, and that's like when we all retweet it again or whatever, and that's when people actually are coming to shit, because hopefully by then it lines up and COVID's over, and it's like, dude, I watched this fucking, like, you see all these people playing chess now because Queen's Gambit, like. They watch for new fucking documentary.
No, seriously.
They're like, dude, I want to be
What is Queen's
PPMD.
Gambit?
It's a chess.
Is that the girl with the eyes like right here?
Yeah,
And the one with the dude who has the eyes like right here?
Yeah, it is.
That's just crazy.
With the cowboy hat.
Yeah, that guy's cooked. They both look so weird. Well, the girl's very pretty, but the guy just looks like a cyclops.
Sean brings up a good point where it's like, if the doc was to even like drop on Netflix right now, that does build interest, because like what you were saying, it like people don't necessarily watch the doc and are immediately like, where to go to tournament now.
Yeah,
Like it does take a little bit to be like, that PC Chris guy was pretty cool. I want to be like him. Maybe I could be like him. Like maybe they'll even like buy a GameCube controller or like buy the Wii and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think I don't think any of us were any of us playing before the doc? No, right? We all played after doc, right?
Post release for sure. I mean, I played before I watched it, but I didn't.
Yeah, same.
Was the doc a main reason you went to the tournament?
Nah.
No, I went. No,
I was telling.
I
Ted
feel
this story.
it was because Zach watched it.
So
So yeah, I guess it would be.
I
Freddy's
went
not a doc kid though.
like
no.
my introduction to Melee was very organic. Like I was at a Street Fighter and Marvel tournament at Game Over in Somerville. I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so I saw Pedro and Flambeau. Those are my friends from high school. Like I know them. So I was like, "Yo, like, what are you guys doing here?" And they're like, "Oh, we're playing Super Smash Brothers, man." I was like, "That's
Nerds.
that's fake and gay. That's stupid." Haha. Marvel, baby. And I went to play like I think I went to go play Marvel 2 and Marvel 3 and like Street Fighter 4. And then I was like, they were telling me about the game. And I was like, this is kind of like epic. And then like I had a Wii, and I was like, I can mod this shit. Like I'm smart.
Figure it out.
I can figure it out.
I'm
but
a hacker.
but I'm dumb. So
I'm
I
a bit of a
couldn't.
hacker.
So I got PM because I didn't have
Yeah.
access to Melee. So I was like, all right, I'll just play PM. This is poggers. And then I
Yeah.
got.
You could put Mewtwo in armor.
I looked up how to wave
That's so
dash.
sick.
It's so tight.
I looked up how to wave dash, and then I was like, "This is sick." I gave up like 3 times. I was like, "I can never do this. I'll never be good." Now look at me. I fucked Ted up on the Reggie Deggy.
Hey.
But one of something I wanted to mention about Slippi, that's kind of a docket item, is that did you guys know that Slippi costs money to run?
What?
I never thought about it.
I'm donating $5 a month.
Dude, it's insane. He's like, Jazz just casually drops on Twitter, like, oh yeah, guys, it is $1,000 a month to run the server, to like, to have the website and all the shit work. But like, if you want to donate, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, so if you use Slippi a lot, I would, and you are financially stable in this terrible time we live in, you should donate to Slippi, and you should give them $5 a month. It's a big deal, and a big reason why I want. Oh, go ahead.
No, I mean, if you're transitioning, I just want to stay
Okay,
on that for a
wait.
second.
Can I just throw an idea at Slippi?
Yeah,
If
throw
you
it.
could make it happen. Once he
His
gets
name
like
is
all the
Slippi.
other things in place, Jazz. I'm sorry, I know your name's not
Mr.
Slippi.
Slippy.
Mr. Slippi.
if you had a paid subscription service where I could have skins that everyone else could see, I would pay for it in a second.
Ooh.
People are gonna put swastikas on Falco, man.
No. You think official?
yeah,
official
yeah,
is
like,
more-
you can- like you
Ready.
hit, you're
I
right.
remember Black Ops 1.
You're right.
I remember Black Ops 1.
yeah.
Yeah,
come on.
It's
You
my
hit-
clan tag.
You hit Z and you get the exclusive Falco
I
skin.
want swastika.
I think the only reason that they don't. So I think honestly, Nintendo cease desisting a Slippi tournament definitely opens that door a lot more, because I think the thought previously was, we should make this as like official as possible, and that's kind of why I think even him was kind of like, yeah, don't use skins. Like obviously it desyncs, but like there's a bit of like, we're trying to make this professional looking. Yeah, I don't know. I think
It'd be so swag though.
It'd be tight to have like a reason to do. I can get this thing and I can support you, and like and it'd be like on the page or something, right? That's what you're talking
Yeah,
about, like just like a direct thing. He's
Yeah,
got
it's like a subbing on Twitch. It's like $5
Yeah,
a month. You just paid a Twitch. Like,
he's got a Patreon.
so. He said he was gonna make broadcast mode a paid feature, and then he just dropped it
yeah, he decided not to
because it's free melee, and like that enables just a bunch of tournaments to happen. Which it makes sense either way. Like if he was to release that behind a paywall feature, I totally understand.
Yeah.
and he honestly he should have.
I think
Yeah,
I think
that
the
makes sense.
play is right now just because of the circumstance. It
Yeah.
makes sense. But if then at some point he wants to convert to a paid system, I'm so down.
Yeah.
You
I'll
know?
be done too.
Super related, based on the other topic. Jazz dropped something on Twitter, which I'm so happy he did because I can kind of talk about it a little bit. He mentioned the fact that he built Smash GG's ladder system, at least what it was built off of initially.
Mm.
The amount of work that Jazz has done behind the scenes for Smash GG is insane. Like, I think I can say he was one of the first employees that they've ever hired, and he definitely is like a big reason behind the code that the whole software is built off of.
He's just a talented
Yeah,
guy.
like it does
very
not
good at his
stop
at
with his
job.
direct
I love you,
support for
Jazz.
Melee
Yeah,
for just fucking
honestly.
Slippi. Like it goes way deeper than that. And maybe he'll say, because I don't know the full of like what he's done for that company, but it goes super deep. And him just being like, yeah, I helped. I kind of helped that stuff.
Dude, if Nintendo was okay, I don't want to say things because Nintendo probably knows more than I do.
I'm
from my
about to say
perspective-
fuck you,
Nah.
Nintendo, in the next video 6 times, I think.
All right, fuck Nintendo for not just hiring Jazz. Like,
Yeah,
Jazz
yeah.
could literally make the Melee HD. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, or
you
like,
make him creative director. You just say Jazz, it's up to you. Jazz blew it right.
yeah.
Jazz won't give Game Watch no bigger shield.
You get Jazz, Uncle Punch. Who's the fool who does all the the link player save state?
Save state, yeah.
You get
You could hire people to
get
do
N
it
freak in
so
there
well.
for some reason.
But yeah, tying back to what Freddy said initially, the Uncle Punch stuff just dropped,
That
which
shit's
was
fire.
wild.
Yeah,
It's a $5 subscription on Patreon or 10.
it's so the deal is is that so right now everyone's kind of I think operating on like 1 or like 1.6, so like some kind of like
Yeah.
1.5 shit. He's dropping 2.0, which will have some of those updates on Smashboard soon.
Okay.
And then 3.0, you can get Alpha 2 on his Patreon, and that has all that stuff. And if you get that, you can help him with bugs by getting it. And it's gonna be buggy. And when you get bug, he wants you to send a screenshot to his Twitter.
Okay.
But you can get access to it right now. Personally, I don't think I'm Patreon to them, but I'm interested to see what 2.0 has. And apparently, if you're like me and maybe you don't want to fork up the dough to that as well, you can expect regular updates throughout the year
That's
to
pog.
get the 3.0.
That's super pog.
It's just if you want to support the early end of it, you can support it now, which you should. But I think I'm on right now to my detriment. I'm on unranked more than I am in the lab. So
Yeah.
so I
Real-
brought through my $5 that way instead.
Real quick
Sorry, Uncle
statement.
Punch.
Real quick statement.
Make it long.
I've had 4 beers.
Go pee.
All right.
I understand.
Wow.
Thank you.
Just be careful about the wire.
EP for me too.
I'm gonna grab another too.
The coolest part about the Uncle Punch stuff is that immediately just like all the different character mains were like, oh, I understand what I can use this for right now.
Yeah.
Like the Peach mains were like, oh my god, I'm never getting down throw need again by Falcon. The Falco mains were all like, oh my god, let's set up a Shine scenario. Like everyone had their own immediate use for that. And then the coolest part was like a lot of the people behind them were like, oh, let's make this public. Like I remember the Falco mains being like, oh, let's make a public.
Check this out, Patty.
Yes, please
To
acknowledge me.
Ted, you may not have heard the full news on this Uncle Punch stuff.
Anything about this.
All right, get here when we walk you through what could happen in the near future, right?
All ears.
Okay, so Silent Wolf has set up, or KJH, or any technical folks that you enjoy watching, right?
I love those guys.
They set up their own practice scenario where they do some hyper technical shit, and they set it in this new Uncle Punch. They give it a fucking name, they export it, and you can download the exact scenario and grind it just like they were.
The specific one that I think would relate to you is it's Fox daring a Falco shield, and the Falco shines or does an option immediately out of shield, and you can treat it as either like a reaction or like testing your your dare shine or like dare react out of shield option. There was a bunch that immediately posted that was just Uncle Punch specifically setting up options for what it could look like. That wasn't even like KJH or anyone theorizing what they could do with it.
Yeah, that's cool.
But you can just lab certain stuff, and like all the great minds of Melee, not even like the best players or whatever, but they can all just make a scenario, share it with all the characters, and everyone can grind it.
Yeah.
Just like the ultimate help. So I think that's sweet, and
So that also means that if two players are like theorizing on something, that they can like fucking be in Discord labbing
Yeah.
something out and be like, yo, can you try this shit out?
yeah.
And even I don't know if it exists, but can they send situations?
Yeah, you can send situations.
Yeah,
so
so
they
you can
can
send-
send them that situation and be like, yo, can you try this out and see if you can do it? And they can be
Yeah.
like, oh, if you do this and this.
So to bring it back to Queen's Gambit, which I gotta.
I was begging for it.
A big thing that they do in that is they review their matches and situations and say, hey, how would you play from this point in the board? And you can do that same thing. Like, imagine you are genuinely like stumped about what you should have done in a situation at a major in tournament. You can grab that Slippi VOD. You can play that Slippi VOD out and then clip it, I believe, and send it to someone and say, hey, I was in this scenario. How would you get out of it? And like have them like, okay, I was in the right hand corner, you're in shield, your shield was like so low, Falco's there, like you can lab it all out and like, try to see what was the best option, like optimize it. Like I think it's so cool. And not even talking about the graphics they're adding.
Yeah. The presentation was awesome. It's cool that's just like that's a constant thought of these people, because I think it previously wasn't. And it makes sense that it wasn't,
No, it was 2.0.
Yeah, not even for Uncle
1.0.
Punch, but just like even Anther's Ladder. Like there was a lot, like it's kind of just like, oh, we should get this out and like get it to people, as opposed to, oh, we should make it look great and accessible.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what the Uncle Punch thing looks like. It looks like I could literally teach someone who's never played Melee how to use this for their benefit. That's super cool.
The big thing is, Ted, they had the event 1 is now called Training Lab.
Yeah.
And it works as like an FGC training thing.
I know what that is.
I
Yeah.
can talk again.
Fighting game community.
Oh, nice. Or Fall Guys community.
All right.
Fall Guy
it's not.
community.
Remember that game?
Ah, man, it was
I
fun.
used to play the shit out of
It
that
was
game.
fun for a little bit.
It was so fun.
I never played it, not even once.
Really?
Mhm.
That's because you play 2 games, TF2 and Melee.
I haven't played TF2 in years.
Yeah, you're a
man.
freak for old games.
Dota 2.
I fucking hate Dota so much.
Yeah, I love Dota. I haven't played it in a long time
I
though.
fucking hate Dota.
Other things that are great and fun.
I just play Melee.
talking about the Jazz making the ladder system thing. The TMT happened recently. Tournament Tuesdays is getting some steam. Toph was,
Tournament Tuesday, what's that?
Toph was talking about it. It's a I think a SoCal based tournament series where they do like not like Swiss, but they do like round robin. Like you play everybody. It's like ladder system.
Oh, cool.
So you play a
cool.
bunch of matches, and
Yeah.
it was happening for a while, and it was getting like I think like 40 whatever entrants, and it was good. And then Blur and Toph talked, and Toph did a whole video on it, and then they got like I think like 100 people on this ladder just queuing up over and over again,
Hell
playing all
yeah.
these fucking matches. Like, it's not like a tournament where to familiarize everybody, you're not playing like your matches over and over again. You can literally, it's like a 5-hour period.
Well, let's explain
then you-
it from the top down.
So
It's like an ELO system.
it's again, yeah. And it's very basic. The fact that if you win your set, you go up, and if you lose your set, you go down.
That's fine.
And the whole point is you want to get in Tournament Tuesdays, you want to get I think you want to get 5 more wins than you have losses. If you ever have 5 more wins than you have losses, then you become pro ranked, and pro gets you to the second day.
That's cool.
So like Gatsu, for example,
I like
like to
that.
quote the video, Gatsu went 5-0. Gatsu stopped playing. He said, "Cool, I made it to Tuesday, 5-0. I don't want to play Melee anymore. I got there in like an hour and a half. I'm good."
Swag, dude.
Fiction, on the contrary, got in pretty quick. Played like 12 more sets.
Yeah.
Lost a couple maybe, but like qualified for the event. But it's like, no, I have 5 hours. I'm gonna play as much competitive Melee as I can.
Uh-huh.
So
Try and rack up some coins.
yeah, but
Some bits.
just the point I wanted to
I love
point out
this.
for that is that A, it's a cool tournament people should try to enter if you're interested in entering. It happens every Monday, and B, that LSD,
Whoa.
a lesser known Fox player, like fucked up the bracket super hard and got second place to Johnny. So that's
didn't know
pretty
that.
cool. Yeah. They beat Bowie Big Balls, they beat West Balls, of course. They beat
Fiction?
a bunch of fucking people. I think Fiction
LSD?
too. Like everyone but Johnny, pretty much.
Where's
the
this
Puff,
person
right?
from?
In SoCal.
California.
A Puff?
I think it's
A
Fox.
Puff? Oh, Fox.
Fox?
Yeah,
I'm
Fox.
pretty sure it's Fox.
There was an LSD Puff, I think, from South
It might be a
Carolina.
Fox Puff, honestly.
Yeah, I think it might be the same person.
He might have moved to... I think he did move from out of South Carolina.
Is
And
it LSD and Marth player? All right, we all don't know.
Oh my god, no one fucking knows.
Marth mate.
Actually, they do know. Pipe. If that's the pipe,
Pipe?
I trust Pipe.
That
I
is
trust
Pipe.
I trust Pipe.
That is Pipe. Pipe, I miss you so much.
I
I,
miss
love
Pipe
you,
too.
Pipe. I'm stuck in Boston with these 3 idiots. Michael Allen's not even here.
We're in Alston. We miss you in
I miss
Alston.
Pipe so much.
I have to go
bro.
pee, but Patty
Oh,
somehow segue this into the Massachusetts common video.
can I do-
Oh yeah, that is a good topic. All right, Massachusetts
Scroll.
dropped. Mass drop. You guys see Mass drop?
What is that?
Mass drop. No, our
Mass
good
drop.
friend Ian, who we ran Tower of Melee with.
Fucking-
No, fuck
I
you.
lost the fucking Eden bracket.
Yeah, because
He made the
fuck.
He's
good
so
ass
bad.
Obsidian, though.
Did he really?
Shut up.
Yeah.
All right, fine. You got that. Ian.
It's sick.
Bitch.
Yeah, he's
You
done
didn't
way.
see it?
He's done way more
It's
than
a
you have.
combo video. You're probably in it.
Oh wait.
Yeah, probably me
That's
bodying
Predator
you.
or prey, dude.
Ian dropped a Massachusetts combo video that he worked real hard on. He made multiple Facebook posts coordinating all of Massachusetts to post their coolest combos, and it came out super dope. It was like 7.5 minutes long.
It's long. It's sick.
Yeah, we watched it all in a Discord call, and we're popping off.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it was.
That's
Yeah,
cute.
I
we
wish
were
I
having
was
fun.
there.
Yeah, it was fun. It's like the most Massachusetts Melee thing ever. It's rad.
Yeah.
I don't think we have a lot of specifically Mass Melee. We have a lot of New England Melee.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me a good bit of the OG Make Money Off Melee combo video
Oof.
that was made by Drama Club.
Shout out.
Just
Drama
like a
Club.
bunch of people just at the tournament.
It's
Yeah.
hard eyed now.
Shout out Hard Eyed. Yeah.
Hard Eye.
I
Dude,
saw,
we know.
I saw hard eyed at a. He works at the fucking JP City Feed. Was
He
on
moved
a-
to LA.
what?
Yeah, he lives in
I
LA
worked
now.
in City Feed. Now they're in
We have a
LA.
bunch of his beats that we might use for also Melee
Shout
stuff.
out, Drama
That
Club.
worked out?
Yeah.
Huh, hell yeah.
Give us a bunch of beats.
I love Drama Club. Hang out
Yeah.
with my homegirl. I went to get a sandwich. I was like, "Don't I know you?" He's like, play Melee? I was like, yeah, I play Melee. He's like, yo, you're dad, right? I was like, yo, who the fuck?
Another fan. Ooh.
It was sick. It was
He's
sick.
the hub.
Yeah, shout out Joe. I was like, yo, shout
That
out.
combo video.
All three
is
of us are in it.
fire.
Yeah, all three of us are in it.
Am I in it?
Freddy's not.
I don't think you're in it.
Fuck.
You didn't post a combo.
I
You have to
didn't
post a
even. I
combo.
don't go on Facebook no more, so that's valid.
My combo is on Ted.
Oh, get fucking.
Dude, I'm in a bunch. I get owned like the second most, I think, in the combo video. Me and 22K might be tied.
I think I'm Lean Goy's combo.
Ooh,
Maybe, yeah.
I think-
Against your Samus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you do get owned.
Yeah.
Lol.
I'm pissed.
I love that
He's
Goy's
lucky.
in it.
He's lucky I didn't put my ice
I
climbers.
wish
I wanna say-
fucking knew.
Big shout out to Ian because Ian did
Yeah.
a lot of searching for footage where he just like watched a bunch of VODs. for
Really?
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he did.
And just like studied that shit. So that's really cool that he just like did the research and like, found clips and shit. Shout out
I have
that guy.
so many cool clips.
It was,
Shout out to all the not great clips in that video. I love those even more than the great clips.
yeah.
Did you guys like my clip dump on YouTube? You guys see it?
The Roblox one?
No. I had another YouTube video.
played
It was-
the
Oh,
Roblox one.
I liked it. It was
Oh,
good. Yeah,
thanks.
absolutely.
Thank you. You see the Luigi combo?
Is it like in that video that ends up like the chic combo or something?
No, that's the Roblox frag video.
Oh, okay.
There's another video I
love
did of
the
Melee
Roblox frag
combos.
video.
Coming soon.
Cool.
Makeup makes me pretty. My Kirby combo video.
Probably gonna
Yikes.
feel like he plays
Patty
Samus.
plays Kirby and it's garbage.
Your
It's
your
so
Kirby's
funny.
very
It's
bad.
so bad.
Oh my god, we went to last doc. Shut up. We played
It
one
doesn't
game.
mean it's bad. It doesn't mean it's good.
I can beat.
Wait, did
anyone's
you
Kirby.
win?
No.
Yeah, I won.
No, he
I won.
didn't.
Don't listen to him. Shh. Shh. I just changed history.
Typical white man.
It's cool. You
Typical
can find
white
my
man.
you can find my combo right at the 1 minute mark, which I love.
I'll watch it.
Very
I have
easy.
no idea where my combo is.
It's very easy to find. Double down smash rollout on Mr. Heat. Get fucked up, Mr. Heat.
Mr. Heat's
In my house.
We have a couple more topics before we get to it. But if you want to drop chat questions, if you want to ask Freddy something specifically, or if you want to ask us,
Yeah.
if you want to ask us anything related to top 10 videos of the podcast, run it.
Freddie wants
we are here for
questions.
you,
I
and
need questions.
you have our attention. for
Not
this
not
one
a
time
whole
only.
lot left on the list. I do have this to mention is that so we were in our pre-recorded episode we talked about Summit, and Zane won Summit. Mango did not win. Zane won it pretty convincingly, honestly, but Mango looked pretty good in the second set.
Pretty poggers.
It was cool. I think we all enjoyed the skits pretty much. Skits were funny.
Yeah, so
Buffer.
kids were great.
Kids were funny.
Skits were good. We enjoyed the Tinder one, and we enjoyed the Mango one. It was really funny.
Did you
I
guys see
generally
the
don't
Rocket
like
League
the
skit?
skits.
No.
So what was that?
I generally don't like the skits.
Hmm.
I generally
Alright,
don't
let's
think
ignore
they're
him.
like super
No.
funny, but I liked these ones. I thought they were funny.
I thought these were very funny.
I definitely have a thing where I don't love the Summit skits where they're trying to not be Melee players. And I say that just because I've been using a lot of them recently because I'm kind of strapped for Melee content and top players looking normal. So I've been going through the skits recently. And it is just my bias for using them in the content. But I will like some of the ones where it's like where they rip off like a movie trailer so hard that it's just like it doesn't really feel Melee anymore. Like, do you guys remember the Falco trailer? It was like cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
the
like-
Wolverine one.
Yeah, it was like
I
cool.
thought-
I
in,
thought it
in,
was
like
kinda-
practice.
But it's that one kind of works. First off, real quick on Falco. Torn, no, it's the clip after the Falco one. It's the Puff clip, but
Gross.
it is wrapped in the Blue Falco. one.
Ryan's helping anyone out in chat
Yeah,
find his
anyway.
combo.
Don't worry.
Torn's there. I'm just answering Torn's question.
If you're watching the YouTube video, you can
Thank you.
also.
Yeah, it's a minute after the Blue Falco. Anyway,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like it worked. The Falco clip worked for that trailer because Falco was like a dying breed in that year. Like there were no Falcos playing. So Mango being the last Falco and being Wolverine in the movie where he's the last mutant and shit.
How
It
times have
makes
changed.
sense. It makes sense. I like all the
It's
skits.
it's
Skits
the-
rock.
those skits are great in the moment, but like stuff. What's the other one? There was one from the same year that was funny. The HBox and Mango being teachers at the school. You know what I'm talking about?
I do not remember that one.
It was funny. They're like, they make a whole bit like, Mango, have you not been drinking? You need to drink to do your tournament performance as well. Like it's a funny bit. But I just think the ones where they build.
It was great, Patty.
Shut up. There was a funny one. You didn't watch it. The ones where they build off just like the melee scene being funny, I think are kind of funnier.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
I liked the Crush one.
Crush one's so good.
Crush
Yeah,
one's great. Yeah.
Oh,
no, honestly.
American Psycho.
You guys remember
That was
the
funny.
Shine
That
one?
was funny.
That was funny.
The Shine
Shine
one.
was awesome. That Maddie was
Shine
in.
Yeah, shout out Maddie was in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really
I
good.
was
That one was-
supposed to be
And
in that.
Ludwig. And Ludwig.
I
That was the start.
fun fact, I got paid to be in that skit and then had to refund Slime the money
Oh.
because I had to bail on him because I was helping run Shine that year and like had to do something.
I
day
miss
zero.
Shine.
I heard that skit. I was backstage at Shine as I am, and Slime grabs me and goes, "Hey, did you see the skit?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, dude, it was Maddie and Ludwig killed it. It was so funny." And he goes, "No, did you see like that you were in it?" I'm like, "What?"
Were you really?
He's like, "Yeah, come back here." Brings you to the back room where the editor is like in the corner, like going crazy, trying to get all the Shine clips together and everything. He's like, don't freak out. Shh, be quiet." Like, and he shows me it. And in the credits at the end of that skit, it says like a Ryan Katowski production. Like it's one of the lines.
It's so funny.
I'm like, dude, that's so tight.
Slime is actually one of like the
Like, thank
funniest
you.
dudes.
True.
Have you seen his
true.
picture? And like his Twitter picture,
Yeah,
Twitter
it's-
Abby?
Yeah.
I love that meme.
He's like so like he's not like a dumb like a lot of these like fools are dumbasses. Like
Yeah.
outside of the game, Slime and
Yeah.
Ludwig are like not.
They're funny, dude.
Yeah,
I love
I
those
like.
guys.
I hate Slime and Ludwig.
There are OGs.
The other thing, the last thing on Summit was just that we watched Ginger beat H-Box,
Good shit.
and
right
that
there.
was cool. And did you watch that, Freddy?
No, I haven't been watching, man. I've been playing lots of Guilty Gear, like a lot of Guilty Gear.
ABBA.
Yeah, I'm a low tier hero now. Would have thought.
But I just wanted to point out that the rest punishes that fucking Ginger was doing. I don't remember Ted, but like he would
Mhm.
dash dance all over Slipping Puff. He'd
Yeah.
start daring him. Or he'd dash it to like the whole length of the rest.
Wait,
And then dare. What?
he would do what?
So like Puff sleeping, right?
Yeah.
Then Ginger would dash dance
Mm-hmm.
all over the Puff.
And then dare them.
And
right?
then dare him out of nowhere.
and tech chase and dare check chase.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like a weird like
What
fucking
savant had thought of that
The,
previously?
So
Okay.
Freddy, if you watch it, which you
No,
don't,
no.
because you're bad at the game, you
Not even
you would have
that's
seen what I'm talking about.
I've seen crazier.
I mean,
So,
yeah, but it's like
I
dude, like,
forget who. I've seen it more than once, I think, from multiple players do like dash dance and then they'll like shield stop, short hop, aerial, like over the Puff. You know what I mean? And then continue dash dancing.
yeah.
And then shield stop, like short hop, aerial over the Puff, and then dash dance and do like quick ones. Like it's like wicked fast, of course, because
It's just weird. I don't
and
know.
just like fake them out, and then do it.
Yeah,
you know?
the idea was a DI mix-up, correct?
Yeah,
Like, it was
that's
it was
the
to
whole
prevent him
idea.
from like ever SDIing because you don't know when he's gonna hit him and you don't know
Yep.
where he's gonna hit him from. Kind of related. It didn't get its full display because I think it was 3-1. But Zane played Roy against H-Box at not Summit, but a different tournament. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I did see that.
And then he also played Dawson, who Puff now famous for beating Hungry Box.
twice.
I was like, I know that.
Yeah,
name,
beating him
so I don't
twice.
remember Why?
But Dawson posted about I don't think it was recorded, but Zane's Roy having a ton of up B setups on Puff.
Yeah.
That's
Like
so
him
sick.
being like actually super surprised that he was like completely ready for the Puff matchup as Roy. And was just like yeah, he said I had no idea what to do against some of them.
Zane's been grinding with Rishi's Puff.
That's funny.
That's the whole thing.
But I don't think the
That's the
Hungry
gun.
Box set was like 3-1, and I think the game he took was
Yeah,
barely.
I mean, Zane could have took it to game 5 and could have probably
that's
won.
true. Yeah, that would
But,
have been so funny.
It is funny though, because like so I do play Puff, and when I'm on unranked, occasionally I'll bring out the Puff, and I'm playing this good guy. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll Puff him. It'll be great. Let's have some matches.
Puff
And then all of a sudden, you beat him once, and then he goes, oh, I know what to do. I know how to beat this.
I have the
It's-
answer.
This is a
Chum.
classic.
I'll go Roy, and I'm like,
God.
and I love it. Because I'm like, I've played Yasu 1,000 times. I'm like, oh yeah? Give me. And just smack this idiot. Just like, dude, Roy is such a good weight for Puff. Like it's not a winning matchup. Like Zayn wins that because Zayn outplays it so fucking well.
Yeah.
Puff destroys Roy.
Yeah.
And if you DI the up B, it doesn't always work. Like, it's not a confirmed thing at all.
There was a Zayn setup on HBox that he did, or it was insane. HBox was like crouch canceling, and then he down tilted side B fared up B, and like all of it made it look like he psyched out the DI the entire time and made it look just completely real. And I'm sure like every single player who's ever like played Roy was like, "Oh my god, need to go back to the lab. I got it now.
Need to learn.
Yeah, that was just funny to me seeing that. You know, it's been a thing. I feel like since we've all entered the community where it's like Roy might beat Puff if it in the hands of the right player. It's just crazy to see that like actually being pushed.
There's a hacks Smashboards post that literally says that. Like, listen, I'm not a Roy player, but I think this could work.
I'm thinking there's a headset.
Wasn't it like a Reddit post or something?
No, it's
No,
Smashboards.
it was Smashboards.
Hacks too posted it.
Like a
Yeah,
long
I
time
probably
ago.
saw it on Reddit. Like a
you are a big Reddit head.
You love
I
Reddit.
I love Reddit.
Every day I come over and you're just on Reddit.
Yeah, I go to our Worcester area smash every single day.
Great community. Please join the conversation.
Yeah, get chatting.
Our pickup artists.
Other things I wanted to mention before we close out the ep is that which one's more important? So Cact, you know Cact,
The person.
the Little Mac player.
Yeah, Cact. The fucking
Oh.
French guy.
Cact. Yeah, I love Cact.
I fucking love
I also
Cact.
got this
Oh,
DM.
Ian's here.
Cact.
Fuck you.
Cact yelled apparently us, me and Patty, about adding our locals to a bigger like melee event map. Like Cact had made a ultimate calendar for all the events, and for melee, we've always had this like there's a calendar somewhere
There's a secret calendar.
that people that Blur's in charge of, is my understanding. Like there's someone has a calendar. Well, that's what I'm saying. Just someone has a calendar, and they all work on the calendar together. And when people don't abide by the calendar, it's a big deal. And when they don't abide by the calendar, it's a whole thing.
It's totally it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Like
So
people get so fucking mad about this calendar. If you host an event in Georgia and you didn't recognize that Hawaii was also had that date,
The legendary.
like you're getting a
Hawaii.
DM from someone being like, "Bro, we have the calendar," and it's like a super big thing.
But
Yeah.
I feel like the whole point was that was like for like the TO inner circle, you know.
Yeah,
And what Cac's doing here is like, hey, like for all of it, since Netflix performance happen anywhere, here's my public calendar that
which makes way more sense.
and it should be public. I mean, it's only not public, I think, before because there was like this hype behind like announcements. I think, this year Smash Camp is this weekend.
Yeah,
Or whatever.
It had an idea. The idea was to, for people, the reason that it wasn't public was that if SmashCon had to change their date before they announced, people don't book flights and all that shit because they know when SmashCon is.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's cool. He's got that list up. We're hoping to get we talked earlier about Slippi broadcast mode. AMANO, we're trying to get it back up. We really are, Freddy. We want you in it. We want you to be there.
I don't want to play.
Freddy, we're gonna seed you.
I don't
want to
play two peaches and a nest again.
We're gonna
dude.
seed you so high.
That was so bad.
about the tournament.
we're live, Freddy. It's only boxes. They all suck.
I mean, yeah, bad Falcons.
Blur that in the live tape.
Please.
We'll figure it out. I think we're all just like broadcast mode exists, so now it's just like kind of like the why. Because like we can host another AMANO.
We
But it's like making the return be as
Yeah.
grand
You
as
mean
we
like
wanted to.
the YMCA?
AMANO, yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. I thought I was in.
We mean Allston, Melee, Apocalypse, Netplay.
I was trying to think the other day what it stood for, and
I had asked Ted.
I couldn't remember.
I knew it off top.
Yeah, Ted knew it.
That tournament was so fun,
Good.
but man, the people I played against.
Hey, but it was but it was ran well.
Shout out Ian. Yeah, no, the tournament ran fucking fantastically.
Yeah.
I was so surprised how fast everything was moving. Because I had entered one online ultimate event. Let's not talk about that. Like at the very beginning, like April, my friend Daquan convinced
Can
me.
I ask one question?
AKA Mango. Yeah, what's up?
Who'd you play in Ultimate?
Who do I play or who did I play?
Then.
Who do they play?
No,
They-
who'd you play? Who'd you play then?
Who did I play?
Yeah,
then?
Hard question.
yeah.
I think at the time I played
Sweet.
Fox.
Fox. Okay.
Fox or Ness, or probably both, because I like both those characters.
Okay, yeah, it's just wanted to.
Who do you think I played?
Nest
Joker.
main, lol.
I don't know.
Shut up.
Strike me the Steve guy, honestly.
Oh yeah, well he didn't come out. It was like, hey, of course, Steve's the fucking goat. I love that blocky bitch. He's so much fun. Oh my god.
I'm a Steve man in Smash 4.
Steve is so sick, dude. He's so
Anderson.
sick. Just be digging.
Just,
for
sorry,
shit.
you at a point you're making? Our tournament rocks?
Ran well. You
Thanks.
entered a
Yeah,
bad tournament.
no, AMANO was like very like it was everything that I expected to take like 40 minutes took like 10. Cause like the ultimate one was ran like fucking doo caca.
Mango said he joined. Mango said he's in.
It was really. I'm very proud.
You
of
can
guys,
quote us on
seriously.
that.
You heard it here first. Mango is entering the first Amano back.
AMANO won.
Yep.
Word, dude.
He's in. He said so.
I'm Mango.
You got
And
the clip?
I didn't clip it. I didn't clip it because I don't fucking care actually. But he said I'll say he joined. He'll say oh actually tonight I'm doing this. You know, oh I'm playing Joey tonight actually. The only thing that happened I want to touch on just real quick is that Cody had made an online PR, and I just want as the year is about to wrap up. Do you guys see any interest in an online PR?
Yes.
I think
Yes, Ted, you're into it.
Cool. I think it's cool. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
It's like another thing for people to be excited about. I don't see any like necessarily like bad thing. I feel like if anything, it shows who's a fucking fraud and who's not.
So is Hacks a fraud to you?
Yes.
Because Hacks hasn't entered any online events.
Yeah, he's a fraud. Oh no, not I mean like a fraud in the sense of who has like a higher win rate online versus offline.
Okay. So people
No,
that
yeah.
abstain, how do you feel about them?
I don't care. If you don't want to enter, it's fine. Fucking don't enter.
You're just not on the list.
Yeah, that's fine. If you don't want to be on the fucking list, you don't enter. That's fine.
So
You know you're good. Like you don't have to play online to prove it. You know.
Elo systems kind of suck, and I think our good friends Melee Stats can inform you all about their opinions on why Elo systems suck, especially why Hanky Panky is number 6 in the world, stuff like that. But I think something like that is kind of like more the motive that I would want. Like I want to know, like, oh, Ginger's entered 140 online tournaments, and like this is his average based against players. You know what I mean? Like I love to know like how many tournaments they're actually entering, and then like, you know, some sort of results based on that.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot harder. You know, I think that if we had that answer, we'd have a great top 100 ranking that's, you know, performed by that. But I love to just have a little bit more in, like I know Bobby Big Balls has entered an insane amount of tournaments and has a bunch of really good wins, but also has a bunch of like wild losses. Like so many people have a BBBW now, which is funny.
US balls bug.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's just like in the world where like we reward people for traveling to tournaments, right? Like we reward somebody for going to every single regional that exists. And we you know, we give KJH a better spot in the top 100 because he traveled to so many tournaments and beat so many top players through those tournaments.
That's swag.
In the world where unranked, or not unranked, where Slippi exists, like I feel like we're not rewarding Ginger so much for the tournaments that he's entered. I'm not saying that we should, you know, he's just entering online events. But yeah, it feels like we're just ranking Ginger based on how he does at Summit when actually he's like entered 100 fucking tournaments this month. You know what I mean? I think it's cool. I don't know. It's
lost
deep as
a couple
hell.
times to Roy
Yeah, he has.
Sometimes it be like that, man.
until they pulled the dock out. It was hype. I think an online ranking is fine, and I wish some more official Melee like brand would make it happen. I don't think the
Like
stats
Melee
guys
Skins?
are into it. I don't think they're into it, which is fine. They cannot be into it. I get that. I just think like an official like, hey, this is the online rank would be cool. I do think, Patty, that having it based on the amount of events you entered is kind of, at least including that, it's important because you're gonna have like your Mango is like 2 in the world almost for sure, and it's gonna say he's entered 5 events maybe,
Yeah, exactly.
and of all this year, so like it's a point, and then you have like, oh, Ginger's gonna be this much because he's done all this and all. You motherfucker!
Honestly, I can't even read your fucking
Yeah,
handwriting.
no, I
Yeah,
have the same
it's
feeling.
coded.
Yeah, coded.
Crazy idea.
That shit
Ready?
is fucked.
All right, crazy idea.
What if the official online ranking is an Allston Melee project?
I mean, I would love to argue with you guys who's which place. I don't think anyone wants to do that with me.
Automatically, I'm gonna put who's number one?
Well,
on my
weird
heart?
that you can make the call on this.
I'm
But
gonna put BBB's number 1,
0.
my guy number 2. That's it.
Freddy of good sleep is number 3.
Me at number 30.
You get a good healthy breakfast. This is number 3. Ted number
When Ted's
3.
playing, easy top 20.
Oh god.
But it's online PRs. I mean, there's a whole thing where, like, unfortunately, just the fact of having online matches, like, what distance you're playing, what's happening if the internet matters.
Yeah.
Like,
I
there's
have no
there's
idea.
so many factors that can factor into like what happened.
I have to say, they are to a certain degree controllable or are RNG enough that they affect everyone.
That's not true.
I agree with that. You're always gonna have laggy matches.
Yeah.
Like they are gonna exist. Now will be 1-for-1 the whole time. You can't say that.
No.
But like I agree, Ted. Like
I think in the grand scheme of things, it will even out.
I think there's always going to be the problem of like, oh, this is a California only tournament, and now we can rank the California people better, but like that's also not considering California versus the other people. Like yeah, the connection if we made it California only would be better, But I think it's always going to have a little bit of oh well, Cody's internet sucks, and KJH is on. I'm gonna say KJH 4 times. He's retired.
You're having a
Tired.
crush on him.
he got a new tattoo. See that new tattoo?
Oh yeah,
What is it?
So sweet. It's a curse mark.
yeah. From
Honestly, I'd get a curse mark tattoo if I wasn't such a pussy.
from Naruto.
I'd get it, but it's so cringe.
You think?
But I'm so jealous he got it though.
Have you guys ever seen Excellent Adventures?
Yeah. That show
I
rocks.
think one of the most important
Isn't it
things.
fuck Gutex?
Yeah, he's stupid.
Well, now he's stupid.
Yeah,
but
he's
but
stupid as
Street
shit. Back
Fighter
then.
4, Street Fighter 4, Excellent Adventures is amazing.
Point is, back then there was a very famous quote when they
What
were
was the
playing. They used to
quote?
play online. I'm sure you're familiar with the format.
For
play
points.
online. But for points, of course. Hang
Oh,
out.
is it like
Dojo.
yeah? Is it like Scar and Dojo?
That's where.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. all right.
Nice.
Some people don't.
You got trolled.
So, yeah, I got epically trolled by Stinky. All right. Point is, one of the craziest quotes that came in that show is that you have no idea what's happening. You don't know what's happening
you
at
have
that
no idea.
person's house. They could be having a party. It could be 4 niggas in a room. Nobody knows.
You know what that was?
Drunk, like no one knows.
I can tell you right now, that's from Eris's episode.
Is it really?
That's Eris, yeah.
Exactly.
Eris like, I'm legitimizing online.
Yeah.
Who knows what they're doing?
I don't know what's happening behind that screen.
They could be in a crazy argument.
Some guy arguing with his wife. It'd be
Yeah.
like 4 people playing at once. You don't know what's happening.
Yeah, Eris hates online.
It's stupid. I hate online, but it's like necessary.
It's all we got right now.
Yeah, it's so necessary, but it's so like
Honestly, okay.
TRT is so sick.
Think about it this way. Right now, it's like the regions play each other, right?
Mhm.
On online. And then for the big stuff, the top players get together kind of and play each other, right? In these
Yeah.
bigger tournaments. Which is kind of like the old days.
And also in friendlies is the big thing.
And in friendlies, yeah. But it's kind of like the old days where like fucking when only top players would travel. You know what I mean? Only the very best players would be the ones traveling around and
Yeah.
like going out and going to these other regions and playing the other talent and stuff. I don't know.
Ted, while you said that, I just realized that Mango can't enter our tournament Our tournament's New England only.
No.
He's New England. He's New England.
He's
No,
New
he's hacky. He's CPN.
He's NordVPN.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
Who's that woman on your?
Oh, Ted?
Oh,
Can you
so
answer that?
You know our good friend Laura, right?
Yeah.
Laura legit.
Oh, the one oh is that
Duchess
the
of All-
girl who was on the news?
That is.
Please don't
Yeah.
say that out loud.
She is the legendary Donkeys girl.
Oh,
Yes.
fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
we are friends of Donkey's girl.
Please don't say that out loud. Oh,
we
by
are
the
friends.
way.
We are friends with Donkey Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is a drawing that Laura did of her sister when she was young.
Of her,
Okay.
of her Freddy, and I quote, her bitch sister.
Oh, it
was her
sounds
bitch
like
sister.
Laura. Oh, that's
And
so
it was
funny.
in the kitchen that her sister was when she drew that or something.
That's
So
so
Yes.
funny.
It's bitch sister, bitch kitchen sister. I think. it's named.
Yeah.
Kitchen sister.
no, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Bitch sister kitchen. That
It-
sounds like a show.
It's got a whole name. We might post it one day for y'all who maybe it's a Patreon post.
Do you guys have a
We'll-
Christmas tree?
I have
put it
a-
there.
It's not.
I have a
the
thing.
cruise.
If you listen this far, I'll give you a little hint. We're gonna
Ooh.
drop a video Friday, which might be tomorrow, or it might be like years in the past, depending on when you're watching this.
Ooh, and if it is, that's really cool.
And if it is, drop it off.
What's
That's
up?
kinda
What's up,
weird.
future? Corona's over, right?
How'd Biden do?
There, we're dropping.
Don't get in the future. Don't get that in the future.
It's a little future.
No, we don't get it now.
Oh,
It's
future
a little
humor.
Great bit.
Oh, it's a little future. Oh god.
I cannot wait for future humor.
They'll get it then.
It's like 2 months.
It's tomorrow. You see TikTok?
But yeah, video dropping Friday.
Oh, tell them surprise about
I
the
said
video.
I said on Twitter, it's like it's like the outro to our videos, but it's just the whole video. The outro is usually like, "Oh, Melee is more than a game. I love Melee," and
You
and,
love doing this.
and
I mean,
yeah,
Go put the
And that's-
whole list.
yeah, and that's so it's a 23-minute video. That's just that. I'm just tapping into that. And my hint is top 10 reasons. That's the hint.
Why I'm epic.
Wow.
Top 10 reasons.
Another cool thing about the video.
Oh my god. Who's that,
is that I
Patty?
can't see.
I'm coming home. All right. Goodbye.
Wait. One more thing about the video.
Also, there's
Hi.
a question I want to
I'm in it.
address.
I'm the main kid.
Well, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get
Oh.
there.
This your guy's secret code. They subscribe and you go home.
Who's that?
That's crazy. Oh,
Who
so
is that? I can't see without my glasses.
I remember.
Maddie.
Oh.
So, Maddie says hi, Freddy.
Maddie, follow me back on Twitter, you stinky asshole.
And then I saw a question earlier from Pipe for Freddy. That was, I believe, how does Freddy stay so sleek and sexy?
Ooh, that's a really good question, honestly. So you want to hear my daily routine?
Yes.
Wake up around 2 p.m., 1 p.m. You know, I
It's gross.
hey, you asked the question. I'm answering the question. I slither into my gamer chair. I don't turn on the light. I use my blackout curtain. I turn on my RGB strip on the
Yeah.
back of my desk. Put it on. Depends on my mood. Sometimes it's pink. Sometimes it's blue. My
Are those the only options?
my go-to has been purple recently. I like the purple.
Okay.
I
Not pink or blue.
Kind of a mix,
Sometimes.
though. Kind of a mix.
So then I slam my fucking An Pro 2 keyboard until my computer turns on. I log in. I boot up Discord. I hover over the 2 Discords I frequent. What's going on? Nothing much. Okay.
How does this make you?
I
sleek and
don't
Sexy?
I don't clean myself at all.
Okay.
I don't brush my teeth or anything. I just wake up.
I mean, we can tell that.
I'm either on TikTok for like a good 40 minutes when I wake up and renegade in bed. No, in bed. And then I slank over to my computer. Either play Melee. I've been coding out of my fucking mind recently.
Mm.
COD Black Ops is so much fun. And then what else do I do?
So
I'll go to
this
get some
keeps you
food.
sleek and sexy.
Yeah, I get breakfast around 4 or 5 p.m. and I'll eat dinner around 10, 11. Then I'll go to bed around 4 or 5. After smoking like 3 cigarettes at night, listen to My Bloody Valentine or my friend's band, Horse Jumper of Love. Then I'll go to sleep and then do the same thing.
Wow.
The next day.
It's crazy I can do that. That's amazing.
Then if I'm going out like I did today, I'll take a shower, I'll clean myself, I'll give myself a
Of
haircut
course,
today.
tonight. Yeah.
I use cocoa butter on my face. I look really soft. I shaved.
Yeah, I've just been wanting to touch you.
I
all day.
shaved. I get that a lot.
Been wanting to-
Wow.
When we blow up, we'll give you a job. Don't worry, we got you, fam.
I could be a spokesperson.
Yeah, perfect. That's what we need. We're just looking for one.
He's our stuff. He's our Phil.
Yeah.
Permanent full-time Phil.
That's our.
Let's go, dude.
I miss Phil.
Me too. Oh, I mean, Phil, you should. He's a mess.
Brian, look at the thing and say something.
Here's the thing. All right. The last thing I want to mention. We're done. We're over. This podcast is over. But before it's over, we have to make a phrase.
Thank
Man,
you,
Freddy.
No, Freddy. Freddy, it's just
Freddy.
you.
No.
What?
One word.
Fine.
Freddy. One word. Any word. This is a phrase the YouTube comments will say that made it this far. One word. Any word.
Can it be the N word?
3, 2. No, can't.
No.
3, 2, 1.
Ponsu.
Ponsu. Okay. Ponsu, and then
P-A-N-T.
Ted, finish it up. Ted. Ponsu. What? Ponsu.
Sniffer.
Sniffer.
All right. Ponsu. If you made it this far in the YouTube video or whatever, please type a Ponsu
Can
sniffer.
we get some Ponsu sniffers in
in the
chat?
comments, please. And
Monster Sniffers?
to wrap it all up, thank you to all the Ponsu sniffers.
Yeah, appreciate
Ponsu
Ponzi.
This weekend there is a Smash Sister
Yeah,
event
thank you.
happening.
Yeah.
So far, there are 47 entrants to this event.
Wait, what?
It's a Smash Sisters I think countrywide crew battle event is happening,
Sick.
and should be this weekend. I'm not sure what stream it's on, but I do know it's connected to Emily's Son. So if you follow Emily's Son, you can probably find more updates. But that's this weekend, and I cannot wait to watch it myself. Honestly,
Sounds cool.
yeah, I'm so down.
I have a question.
One more thing, because I totally forgot. Coming from the Smash Sisters side of things, Spoopy released a book,
Yeah, that's right.
which was super dope, and it was based off
Melee is
based off their
broken.
thesis for school. I think?
Their college thesis. Yeah.
yeah, and Spoopy's dope. Talked to them a good bit. Canadian, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no.
Pretty sure. Yeah, has been a super homie in Gommel when we were at Gommel and just needed 16 different vices. And I was just like, please help. And Spoopy was definitely one of the people who are like, oh, I can help in a friendly
That
way.
person's the home.
Yeah, shout out to the people who help you look for
Super,
vices when you live in the place so that you're at the god, those
Especially
people.
when it's a foreign country. That's definitely a big plus.
Yeah.
when border control is an issue.
I see what a vice is now.
Yeah.
Like GTA.
City. The
GTA
city of vice.
The city of Vice.
When you're the guy who sells
When you go to the
vices.
bush and the car goes up and down, you're like, what's going on?
Anyways, my question is, will Bonfire 10 be in the tournament?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
I came
hope
across-
they are.
I came across Tori on NetPlay.
She's mean.
That was the worst
That must have
6
sucked.
minutes
She's
of
so
my
insane.
entire life. I had not hated this game until
How many
then.
down smashes?
30 in the first 30 seconds. Like, it was so impressive. It was so bad. Tori, fuck you. I love you so
She's
much.
so good.
There's a fun thing.
She plays like an idiot.
Playing Samus on unranked means that the good players continue to play you no matter your skill level. Because
True.
like, all right,
That's
fucking
true. That's true.
Samus. I was playing with Reeve
What would you
for
know
like
about that?
I was playing with Reeve for like an hour and a half, and
Really?
getting rocked most of the
And you're
games.
Kirby?
No,
No,
Samus.
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 Remember that time Glock beat Rio beat free, by the way?
That was
Oh,
so
yeah.
funny.
That was Pog.
In that room.
Yeah, in that
With
room.
the 9-hammer.
Like I said, you don't know what's going on. There was like 5 of us.
Yeah,
cheering on.
it was
You
a
know?
local at our side. We were so
You
pumped.
don't know what's happening. You be at someone else's crib,
Ribbitt's alone, drinking,
you know,
having a great
eating,
night.
Getting the
getting
homie
Cane's
power up.
chicken. Just like,
Nick
you know?
sober as a bone and getting cheered on by all of his friends.
Drop your Ponzu sniffers in the chat if you made it
Can we
this
change
far.
that?
Yeah.
No. Thank you for supporting.
Oh, I have something that's epic.
Wait.
Yeah,
Wrap us up. Wrap us up.
Oh, I've been watching Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Ted, your first ever watch through. Right?
Yeah. I'm in the Cell Saga right now.
Something that's epic.
It's so epic, dude.
DBZ is pretty epic.
Ted just comes over to our Be My Extremes, like, guys, dude, Piccolo's insane. right
Piccolo?
now."
Piccolo's a space Haitian. I've tweeted that several times. He's literally just a Haitian man from outer space. And
Oh.
Did you tell me Piccolo's not black?
Ted, before we go in this sweet closing, I want to hear your favorite part so far and your least favorite part so far about Dragon Ball Z.
Ooh.
My favorite part so far was Vegeta in the clothes Boma gave him when he's in the pink shirt and
Yes.
the yellow pants.
Bad Man? Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the
Batman.
Batman shirt. My friend has a Batman shirt just
really?
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so sweet.
It's
Ian,
sick.
shout out to Ian. Amazing.
Yeah. I like it. I like that.
It's so sweet.
I also
Sorry.
I really think Gohan is really adorable, and I like when he wins.
And then a bad thing, a bad thing you don't like about this so far, or an instance maybe, a fight, or nothing. Maybe it's perfect.
I didn't like the
No.
times when the good guys died.
Bummer.
The good guys.
Definitely a
They're
bummer.
called Sea Fighters.
And also,
I love the Sea Fighters.
some of the characters are just annoying.
Yeah, Krillin is annoying.
I think
Krillin's.
the Kakarot
hate
thing kind of sucks.
I
building-
like Kakarot.
I like Kakarot too, but building him up as like the brother and like important, and then just immediately being like, nah, he sucks.
Some about Raditz.
Fucking. Oh yeah, I am talking about
Double
Raditz.
Sunday,
My bad, I'm talking about Raditz.
Oh,
Saturday Crush.
Yeah.
I forgot he had that whole gimmick of this.
No,
big
I said
little weird-
Kakarot, and he
yeah.
kept calling him Kakarot.
Kakarot.
Yeah.
Kakarot.
That- I
Kill the
love-
humans.
I love that he has a second name. Relatable stuff.
It's
you
his his birth name.
All right.
It's like 9 o'clock. Congrats, Smash
That's the
DG.
show. Ponzu Sniffer.
No Ponzi.
Suicide.